not just movie stars anymore. A large number of people are choosing body sculpting and liposuction to get the looks they desire. Many of you may also be in the process of gathering information about the choices you have for the liposuction surgery. Many of you may decide to go for this procedure after viewing our show, Life After Recovery. We define liposuction as a procedure that sculpts your body by removing unwanted pockets of stubborn fat from the hips, love handles, saddlebags, thighs, calves, ankles, breasts, back arms, and even neck. Liposuction is often combined with other procedures to create a desired look and shape. We're now going to delve deeper into the matter. I'd like to introduce you to our expert, international cosmetic and plastic surgeon, Dr. Sanjay Parashar. Dr. Parashar, I welcome you to this episode of Life After Recovery. Now, the show has been designed to educate our viewers on various topics. So in this show, viewers, we will be discussing one of the most popular cosmetic surgeries, liposuction. Doctor, we'd like to know more about liposuction. What really is liposuction and when is it exactly performed?
See, liposuction is basically removing fat out of the body, and liposuction is performed to shape the body.
Right.
It is a part of body contouring. Unlike the myth commonly people have that liposuction is to reduce weight, that is not entirely true. So what we do in liposuction is we remove the fat from a part of the body which is causing disproportionate look to that person.
Okay.
And there are different technologies to do that. So this is basically liposuction.
So is there a difference then essentially between liposuction and body contouring?
See, liposuction, the purpose of liposuction is body contouring.
Okay.
So body contouring is the method or that is applied to the patient or a person to shape the body. Whereas liposuction is the technique that is utilized to adapt contour.
So there must be many ways then to perform liposuction.
There are different ways of doing liposuction. Traditionally, I'm sure conventional methods like just connecting a small pipe or a tube with the suction machine can help remove the fat. But there are more sophisticated ways now, like laser assisted liposuction, ultrasonic assisted liposuction. So these devices, they help to melt the fat.
Okay.
So it selectively works on the fat and does not damage the nerves or the blood vessels or the skin, and that allows us to remove the fat smoothly to give a nice contour.
Now, I think our viewers also want to know about slim fit waist sculpting, non-scar face sculpt and also Adonis sculpt.
See, these are different kind of procedures that has been designed to address different areas and different requirement of a person. Men usually would like to obviously look more manly,
Right.
and this is where the Adonis comes in to picture. For Adonis, for face sculpting, we do procedures that gives their jawline a manly or masculine look. Adonis sculpting is done for the chest to give them that perfect athletic chest. It is also done for tummy. Likewise, can be done for thighs, can be done for arms. So that's for people who are actually trying to be fit. They are regularly into exercise, but they still want to get that extra edge and extra improvement in the body. That's Adonis sculpt.
So what about women then? Speaking of Adonis sculpt, do women also want to create a certain jawline, and does liposuction help in that?
Even for women, for face, they all want to have nice cheekbones, nice jawlines. So there's a procedure called Cleopatra sculpting,
Right.
where we remove that excess fat from the jawline, reduce the fat from the cheek line to give that look. Similarly for the body, there's sculpting, various sculpting procedures that is designed for women to help them improve their waistline, to give them that champagne glass look, to give them that hourglass look, to
Right.
improve the hips. So like men, even for women, the different procedures have been designed.
Great. So who is really the suitable candidate for liposuction in that case?
See, liposuction traditionally was known to remove fat from the body for people who are suffering from weight problems. Now, there is still an application for that. Like I said to you about Adonis sculptings and waist sculpting. So these are for people who are fit. They are maybe slightly overweight or normal weight, but they still genetically somewhere they have that stubborn fat,
Right.
which is taking away the shape from their waistline or taking up the shape from their arms or thighs. So that is sculpting. But there is a huge lot of patients who have large bulk of fat. Okay.
Sure.
That is because of obesity, overweight, and for medical reasons or for physical reasons, they are not able to shed that weight away. Obviously, the first advice we all give is go and do exercise, eat and drink healthy. And believe me, 80% of them will tell we have done that. We are doing it.
Yes.
We still can't get rid of it. How can we help them? This is where Slim Fit is the procedure that has been designed. Why it disappoints a person? When they do exercise, when they do diet, every now and then they would stand in the weighing scale or look in the mirror looking for some result.
True.
And they don't see that. Though it is benefiting them, exercise will always benefit them, but that may not immediately result into a physical change in the body, what they have in the mind. So Slim Fit is designed to give that boost to the people, to the person, by removing the fat from the torso, the chest, the tummy, the love handles of the waistline, that makes them look slim the next day. And that's a big boost to them, and that motivates them to continue on healthy lifestyle, exercising, and all that is required to maintain a good figure.
So then liposuction also helps obesity and obese people.
To some extent, yes.
To some extent, and then of course you do give them a direction of maintaining that through exercise.
Correct.
That is very
That's
important.
absolutely necessary.
Right. But what about pain? Is it a painless procedure?
See, liposuction, it's a procedure, it's a medical procedure. Though it's not a really surgical or invasive procedure, it is kind of minimal invasive procedure where there are medications involved, where there is equipments involved that enters in the body. But pain, which is the commonest worry of a person, has now improved with technology. Like I said, the ultrasonic liposuction, it gently softens the fat and it removes the fat. So the pain and discomfort is very short-lived. They are, within a couple of days, they're able to go around, drive around, go to work. Within a week, 10 days, they can start exercising. So that factor has been slowly eliminated, or not eliminated, but reduced.
Okay. If I have to ask you, how long will these results last? Based on
That's a very interesting question. Because, liposuction is to undo what has been done in the past. The purpose of liposuction is to remove the fat that has been accumulated because of improper diet, because of lack of exercise. But liposuction does not mean that it will stop you from putting on the weight.
so it can come back.
So it can come back. A person still has to make sure that they are conscious about their diet, because whatever you eat extra and you don't spend is going to store somewhere. Body has bank right from the face to the leg, so it will store somewhere or the other. But if a healthy lifestyle is maintained, the result is long lasting.
Speaking of liposuction, there's also a term, elastic compression garments. What is that about?
See, that's about the aftercare of liposuction.
Okay.
Now, after we remove the fat, obviously the skin has to shape to the body. And for that, patient needs to wear a firm elastic garment that helps to reduce the swelling, helps to reduce the discomfort, helps to bring that new shape that they're looking for. And that usually is required for first few weeks to about a month.
And what is it that one should follow when planning for liposuction?
See, first of all, it's important to understand what do they need, what is causing them problem. They need to identify that problem. Once they feel that, it's the fat that is causing the problem, they need to take an advice of the doctor that how can they manage that fat.
Right.
Okay. A doctor will then advise what are the different ways of managing that fat. Okay. Be a plastic surgeon, be a general medical doctor. Their, of course, job is first to explain and make the patient understand what fat is causing, how it is accumulated, and what should be done to prevent it from accumulating more.
Okay.
Once that part is done, obviously a plastic surgeon then has to counsel the patient. If that fat is really causing disproportionate to the body, is the patient really trying hard to look after their weight and is reducing weight? And will removing that fat improve the appearance of that person? Will him or her make happy? So these are some of the things that we have to counsel before we plan for the procedure.
So doctor, we've heard of many cases where plastic surgery has gone wrong. I'm sure our viewers would like to know how to get the perfect plastic surgery, just like the Bollywood or Hollywood stars, get results with. Would you like to tell us how does one choose the right doctor and, more importantly, the perfect center?
See, plastic surgery gone wrong has created a very bad reputation for plastic surgery. When you say plastic surgery, obviously you relate it to plastic surgeon. But unfortunately, that is not true. Not all the time these procedures are done by plastic surgeon. Unfortunately, there are many other specialists who are trying to get into this. A dental doctor wants to do liposuction, a gynecologist wants to do liposuction. Liposuction is a very specialized surgery that is done by plastic surgeon because they have been trained for years to be able to do that.
Sure.
So it's important that you should identify which doctor to go to. You should know the specialty. Okay, there's a difference between plastic surgeon and so-called cosmetic surgeon. Second thing is the credibility of that doctor. How qualified, how experienced, how trained is that particular doctor who you want to go for a liposuction.
Right.
Then you have to find out which center he or she is performing the liposuction. Is the center accreditable? Does the center have enough safety measures? Is it hygienic place to do? So all of these things are very important for a person before they want to do liposuction.
And that they do through reviews.
A lot of information is available online. There are resources available from plastic surgery societies from India, internationally from outside, that will give you information how to select that. Sometimes they also list the name of the doctors who are qualified and trained in those things. So online is the most important source. Sometimes it does help to talk to doctors who could help them refer to a specialist, or sometimes even friends and family would know.
Wow. Thank you very much once again, Doctor, for giving us all the relevant information on liposuction. Dear viewers, if you feel that stubborn fat is troubling you, then contact the Kokuna team. Call on the toll-free number 800 36 26 36 or log on to www.kokuna.ae and leave a message. Kokuna will contact you immediately. Thank you for viewing our episode.